when we say arts, there's a lot of kinds of arts. Do you know what kind of arts they're gonna present in Kingdom?
I think they use the old building and have some art on that old old building.
Mm. So,
As I know, there is a old building that previously is old place that built boat, and I'm not sure, but maybe they don't build boat at that place,
mhm.
so they make a make a rent, and you can visit. Maybe they have the light on this building, so you can you yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go there together with your friends?
Oh, where's my sister?
Oh, okay. All right. I
Uh,
it seems that you like arts. Why do you like arts, Agnes?
ah, mm, because I think is sometimes these artists they have many interesting idea,
Mm-hmm.
and that you can you don't think that you don't have that idea in your brain,
Mm.
that you never think that uh something uh like uh, uh like the old building or something like the trash, like they can be uh they can be rearranged, and then and can can be shown as a different way. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's interesting, and you can find more possibility that when you see other things.
Mm, okay.
Yeah. Actually, last Sunday, I just I went to a small gallery, and they have a exhibition that they made they collect the trash from the sea,
Oh,
and
okay.
then they use this trash make dishes.
Wow. That's very.
It's very small dishes,
Mm-hmm.
and and as uh, let me see. They call it's the name is called Future Kitchen.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so because that I think many artists they have many sometimes very crazy or sometimes very interesting idea. They use these ideas and make the artists make how to make their works.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see you yeah. I don't know how to say it, but it's very interesting. So that's why I like art.
Oh, okay. All right. So, So this is.
but
Mhm.
mhm,
Go ahead.
yeah. But actually, I like more the modern art more. But actually, sometimes I saw the works or some exhibition, but I can really understand what how the artists want to talk to, in their about their works. But I still more interested in the modern art. As for those like maybe like I don't know how paint. Um, I I'm not I don't not like, but it's just I'm not uh have like so uh how to say um,
So just a
yeah.
question, Agnes. You said you like or you are more interested with the modern arts.
Yeah.
So this modern arts, is this the one that you said that you don't know what the artist wanted to express or show
uh,
on his arts? Is that correct?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So this kind of arts are actually called abstract.
Opera.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
like you could just create anything, like you said, they have crazy ideas or interesting ideas, but sometimes it depends on the person who is looking into the arts to describe what do they see. So it is called abstract. Just like if you're painting, it's like you
Uh-huh.
scribble something or there's just a few strokes that you draw it on the canvas and then
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't show any kind of figure. So that depends on how you're gonna interpret that art, right? So
Yeah.
there are actually a lot of artists who are like that, who's also famous. But then for some, they have any kind of specific canvas. So for example, a woman's face, but it
Uh-huh.
shows a lot of different kind of, you know, it's like distorted, distorted, or um, they make a lot of added designs on the face of that woman. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so that depends on the person who's looking if it's really beautiful or not, or like you said, it sounds like crazy, you know, those kind of styles. So there.
Ah.
So you prefer going to art galleries?
No.
Not really.
Um,
Mm.
I go to uh I'll also go to the art museum.
Mhm.
But the works um uh, the art museum they replace the exhibition not frequently as one exhibition that held
Mhm.
in the art museum almost that maybe for over I think is over 4 months. So but for the little art gallery,
Mhm.
they replace the exhibition more often. Yeah.
Mm, okay.
So if you can go to this art gallery more uh, um more frequently. Yeah,
Mm,
because they change the exhibition more often.
okay, I see. Do you have a collection of arts or paintings?
Oh no, yeah, because you need to have place to put on our uh to like you need to have the place to hang on the art
Mm.
or some, yeah, the painting, yeah.
Or
So just I just uh enjoy this art, but I'm not collect.
mm,
I don't collect.
okay. Even just a piece, you don't have any.
Uh, another is because one artwork usually costs it costs uh much. So yeah, so I think I don't have the budget to collect this
Mm,
artwork.
okay.
Yeah.
But have you tried painting
Uh-huh.
on your own?
Sometimes
Okay.
it's like when, but not it's just the when traveling, I sometimes I'll paint on the postcard,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but it's a little things. Yeah, not uh. I don't think that can code a work because I just paint some. I saw something interesting during the travel, and I just paint them on the postcard.
Mm,
So it's not like a a word
mm-hmm.
or I I don't think it can that can be called a painting or something. Yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. It sounds interesting. Um, I have a very huge one of portraits or arts. But like you've said, it's really expensive if you really wanted to buy one. So,
Yeah.
okay, so there you go. So, is there any country that you visited, specific gallery or museum?
Ah. Um. Usually, if I visit one city,
Mhm.
I'll find their art museum and see if their current exhibition that uh, I like or not. If I am interested in the exhibition that uh, they have during my tra- um travel,
Mhm.
I'll visit the art museum in that city.
Mm,
And uh, one time I traveled to Tokyo.
mhm. Okay.
Yeah, and uh, like Taiwan, they have many small gallery. So that time I visit many small galleries.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds interesting because I have this student. He's currently in Japan right now, and his
Mm-hmm.
job is
Design.
designing. For example, for Dell, it's like they have to design a better how a Dell laptop or notebook we're gonna look like. So
Uh-huh.
currently he is in Tokyo and he is going to different museums, just to see what are, so that you could have like inspiration or get some ideas with the, arts of other people. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, so there. And basically, he is also single.
Ah,
Yeah, I just wanted to share. It's just I'm just thinking because you like arts, he's an artist, so there. Okay, so let's move on with the discussion that we had last time. So we discussed some collocations that we normally used it every day. So the last part that we have talked about, so we're gonna continue discussing deal with. So can you use deal with in a sentence, Agnes?
okay, I think
So for example, how do you deal with uh, urgent? Um, for example, how do you deal with urgent, let's say, urgent documents that you need to finish at a certain time?
uh yeah. Is that the question?
Yes. So you could
Ah,
you could try to use deal with in your sentence by
ah.
answering the question.
Um, um, how if I say I have a urgent documentary,
Hmm.
it's not you mentioned in your question.
Yes. So how do you deal with urgent documents that you need to finish at a certain time?
Uh, mm, um, if I if I need to deal with urgent document, I will I'll uh, how to, I think I'll focus on what do I do, and yeah.
I will focus on what I will
Yeah.
do by how do you focus? Let's say by doing overtime to so you could finish it before the deadline. So for example, Thursday and Friday, it's a holiday in Taiwan. And tonight, let's say, this is just an example. Your boss sends you a message or an email. Hey, Agnes, I want you to finish this urgent document. You have to finish
Ah,
this
no,
before
maybe not.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't do overtime.
If I need, I'll do. Yeah. I maybe it's uh ah I will concentrate it
Mhm.
on the work the work.
Okay, so you could finish it before the deadline.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But if I need to work overtime, I will. Yeah, I will. I will do. I will work overtime if needed.
okay. So I will concentrate on the work so I can finish it before the deadline. Okay.
Yeah.
If I need to work overtime, I will do it. Okay. All right. Next, let's go now with in charge of. Are you in charge of difficult cases in your job, Agnes?
Uh, yeah. Sometimes I'm in charge of uh the difficult case.
I am in charge of the difficult cases. Okay. So what's the hardest or difficult cases that you have handled?
Uh, mm, I last time uh how to say, I think uh mm,
Sorry.
last time uh I one month actually I think 1 month ago I just uh I ju- I just finished to write uh I just finished a case that um, um yes. Last month I filed an appeal
Mhm.
for the for for one kind opposition case.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
and yeah, I'm thinking how to.
okay, go ahead. You can do it.
Yeah. Um, it's like our client uh, uh, have a prior trademark registration in Taiwan, and the adversary they filed a similar trademark,
Mhm.
and so our client decided to file an opposition to cancel uh, the similar trademark, and uh, and the and the decision of this opposition is favorable. Is not favorable to our client because the government think that the adversary is very uh, famous in Taiwan, so everyone knows their marks.
Mhm.
So there's no confusion in the market if the adversary they got the registration or use this
Mhm.
mark in the market in Taiwan. Yeah. So it is the government's decision that they refuse our client's
Mhm.
opposition. So the adversary's trademark can get registered, but our client still have chance to file an appeal.
Mm, okay.
So we just collect more evidence uh, and cited the some case to support our client's case.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, but and the decision for this appeal is on our client's side.
Oh, okay.
So win the appeal, but it is like uh, adversary might be file another appeal
Oh.
for
Wow.
we
Mm.
appeal and we have you can still have a lawsuit. Uh, but for the lawsuit, our
Mhm.
lawyers will take care this part. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's very a lot of, tasks to do. Just
Yeah.
filing an appeal, then definitely that's really hard. Okay, wow, that sounds amazing.
Mm.
So that's great. It's just that the other or the opponent will file an appeal also. It's like an ending appeal.
Yeah.
Okay, so are there times that you feel that it's a blue Monday when you were doing that case?
Uh, Actually, I feel Blue Monday after a long vacation. Like the like we will have 4 day vacation and after the
Mhm.
vacation I need to go need to work.
Mhm.
I'll feel um it I feel a blue Monday. Yeah.
So it's like, so by the way, what does
Yeah.
Blue Monday means, Agnes?
Uh I think it's maybe it's like I don't you don't want to or feel tired.
Mm, okay.
I mean,
So it's like they often say that if you've been in a long vacation and you have to go back to work, they say that, oh, let's
yeah.
go back to reality. So,
Yeah.
so there.
Yes. How yeah reality is
Yeah, reality. It's like going back to the real world. If you're on vacation,
uh,
it's like everything is,
yeah
you're just
yeah
enjoying, relaxing. You're not thinking of anything about job or, it's
yeah
it's just for
yeah
you
got
to
it.
enjoy. But then
Mhm.
once vacation is over, then you have to go back to the reality. You need to go back to work, those kind of stuff. So you feel Blue Monday. Okay. All right. So now let's move on with the next collocation cheer up.
Sure. Um, I think if uh we to to to, to
You have sibling, right, Agnes? It's your sister,
uh-huh,
and there are just two of you, right?
again
You have
or
sibling, which is your sister. So there's just two
uh-huh,
of you.
fill up I'm not
So there are just two of you, children of your parents. Or how many siblings do you have?
I have two sisters.
Ah, okay. How about any brother? Do you have one?
No,
Oh, okay. So there are three of you.
yeah.
Okay. So how do you cheer up your sisters? Let's say if they they failed, or let's say they have problems.
Uh, your nature of my sister. Uh, I think if they feel bad,
Uh-huh.
I think I just listening and yeah, listen their complaints.
Okay.
But or maybe we'll go um to uh to eat something delicious. I that you might be feel better.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how are you gonna use cheer up in your sentence? So you said I just listen to their complaints, or maybe go out to eat something delicious. So
Yeah.
how are you gonna insert the word cheer up or the collocation on your sentence?
Ah, okay. Um, if my sisters feel bad
Hmm.
or feel sad, mm, I I I don't know how to cheer them up, but I listening their complaint and ask them to and tag them to have a delicious meal.
Okay,
Is that-
sounds better. All right, good, very good. You're, I, I, I like what we're doing because I felt that you're having a hard time expressing some of the words that you wanted to say, but you still really tried hard to, just let me know if it's having you a hard time because if not, I'll make it a little bit harder. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so if my sister, oh, I'm sorry, feel bad or sad, I don't know how to cheer them up, but I tried to listen to their complaints and go out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go out and let's say eat something. delicious to let them feel better. Okay. So do you think eating good food or delicious food that you like would helps you feel better?
Yes, for me.
For you, okay. Because there's this called stress eating. So for some, if they felt stress or if they're broken-hearted, so for example, so
Uh-huh.
for some ladies, what they do is they eat a lot of things, especially let's say ice cream, chocolate, those kind of stuff.
Yes,
Mm.
but actually, I'm not. For me, uh, for me, I don't feel bad or sad, very often.
Mm, okay.
But uh, but for me, sometimes I need to, as if I need to deal with a hard, uh, hard case. it, I um I want to have a how to say delicious
Mm.
meal after work,
Ooh, okay.
because after work you will feel so tired and so hungry. So it, you need to eat
Mhm.
something to comfort.
Mm, I agree.
Yeah,
To comfort, to relieve your stress,
comfort. Uh,
to feel you better, right?
yeah.
Yeah, if you're really into working so hard, at the end of the day, you feel very hungry. I feel you. I feel that too often. Even just tonight, I'm gonna teach for 3 hours straight. So it's like, even though I've eaten my dinner already,
Uh-huh.
but after teaching for 3 hours, let's say straight, so I felt I'm gonna feel hungry afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, you said that you want to eat delicious food after working hard. So any specific food that you like to eat if you feel hungry or tired?
It depends. Yeah, because I'm not very uh I don't know how to say uh, uh I'm not picky about food.
Mm, okay. But
Yes.
mhm.
So so I if the food is delicious,
Mhm.
uh I'm it's all it's okay for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it depends on uh that um the time I want to have a delicious meal. Sometimes maybe uh you know ramen.
Mm, okay.
Sometimes maybe
Mm,
dessert.
okay.
So it depends on the time I want to have a delicious meal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's this also other term that they call, it's like you have a comfort food.
A comfort food.
Have you heard about that?
Mm, no, it means like the food that comfort your mind.
Your mind or your body. So for example, for me, if I'm sick. So I have
Uh-huh.
a comfort food that I really wanted to eat if I'm sick. Do you know
Huh?
congee? Kanji.
Uh,
Hmm. This is somewhat like a Chinese food.
it's Korean food. No.
No, it's not. It's more of a Chinese food.
Uh,
This is really good for um. This is an
it's
example.
noodle.
No,
You spell
I show it the photo on the next page.
okay.
Kanji. I've added
Ah, ah,
here. Yeah, that's one of my comfort food.
ah. Yeah, I like it. I like it
You
also.
like?
I like it. I like country also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Especially if it's spicy. There's a lot of pepper and chili paste. Yeah, I really loved it. So, okay. So for you, is there any comfort food that you like? You can name one comfort food.
Um,
Or maybe ramen. You mentioned about ramen earlier.
ramen is one choice, and
Mm.
I uh, I it's a special food in Taiwan, like they fried chicken, vegetable, or tofu, or many. It's in the night market. Do you know what?
What is that? I'm not gonna try to find it. I'm going back to Taiwan this this October 25th.
You know, but it's like a fried chicken.
Okay. Oh,
It is not sold in like McDonald's, or yeah, it's
can you show me a
but
photo?
I wrote. Mhm.
So this is your one comfort food aside from ramen.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm interested about that.
Okay. I'll show you.
Let's see what you got there.
Ah, it's very a big picture.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay.
It's like they all the food will fired in like fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but they not just
Mm.
meat. They also have vegetables, all kind of vegetables,
Wow, okay.
and sometimes so yeah, it's this food this food are sold in night market, and is very popular in Taiwan.
Okay. What is the
So
name?
maybe
What is the name of
I,
this, Agnes?
yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I I
So how much does it cost for one order? So for
one.
yeah.
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one, uh maybe 100 to $200.
Not bad. That's NT dollars.
Yeah, and
Okay,
$2.
not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find this because we're just very close to Tonghua night market. So,
Oh, they they have they they have this definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's certain stall there that there's a lot of
Yeah,
people who lines up.
it,
Mm.
yeah, I surf on the internet, and it shows that the food is Chinese
Mhm.
checkers, and sometimes they just called fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
But if you see uh, the 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 Chinese check word checker, the Chinese checker is called 咸酥鸡.
Hmm. Okay. So
Yeah,
this is just the
if
translation.
you want to try.
Okay.
And and then the almost every night market has this so the
Okay. I'm
yeah.
gonna try this. It's it's very interesting. Okay. All right. So for the last word that we have, thank you for this information, Agnes. I'm gonna look forward to
Mhm.
this food. So next, surfing the internet. So how often do you surf the internet?
I surf the internet every day.
Okay, so do you use that or do you surf the internet because of your job or just for a hobby?
Uh, I think it definitely is for the job,
Hmm.
and after work, I think it's just hobby because you need to sometimes you need to get information from the internet so that you can have conversation with friends.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and you know how you know what they discussing. Yeah.
Okay, so I surf the internet every day. So is there like any particular um, web page or website that you often visit? You know, just for me, what I often check is Facebook or Messenger, sometimes Skypes if my student will send me
Uh,
messages. So what about you?
mhm. I think Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, okay. You have Instagram
And,
account?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, Instagram and sometimes the news. Yeah, or sometimes the the web pages that uh from that introduce my friend from my friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So web page that your friend introduces to you. So can you cite an example?
It's the range is very it's all kinds of web
Mm-hmm.
pages because it's like find something interesting and something that they want to discuss. They want to they some topic they care about in the society. Yeah, they care about. They will
Mm-hmm.
share
Okay.
the web pages.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so not the specific topic. Yeah.
Okay, because we do have, like, for example, if you access your social media, you could connect it to YouTube. So if you access YouTube, you could find or watch a lot of videos. Um,
Uh,
so anything, actually anything under the sun, you can find it on YouTube. So, so for example, like fashion, news. So what's trending? So what
yeah.
is currently
And
trending in Taiwan?
fashion about fashion.
Anything. Because when we say trending, which is actually what's very famous common? It's like everyone is talking about it.
Uh, Recently, I think it's about uh, the issue of Hong Kong. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I agree. I've seen the news too.
yeah, and and also about the any kind of news that related to
Mm,
China.
okay.
Actually, my friend um just share me a news that the South Park is like a cartoon.
Yes, yes, I know that.
Yeah, yeah. They have a uh series of small video that they issued on October 1, named it the National Day of China.
Mm,
But it's like they criticize the that action that held in China. Yeah. So my friend just showed me the video and how South Park respond to uh the their video to China. They have I think they have a apology
mm,
later, but their apology later seems also I don't know how it's also uh,
yeah,
mark
it's like it's mocking
uh,
the government of China.
yeah,
Ooh,
also marking the China
I see.
government. Yeah.
It's terrible.
So
Yeah, the news that I've watched is that the MRT at Hong Kong, they burn it,
mhm.
and even ATM
Yeah.
machines were actually broken, the bank, so that's really terrible. Okay, so well, anyways, I have added here some of the vocabulary words that you might, wanted to, if you're not familiar about this word. So we have abstract. So this is referring
Okay.
to some of the arts that we have discussed. So it's like a painting that doesn't really, doesn't exactly know what they're trying to say about that photo or portrait.
Okay.
And then here, distorted. It's like it's deformed. So for a face of a woman, it looks like a face of a woman, but it can be in a different shape. It can be triangle, diamond, but it does shows like a shape of a woman or face of a woman. Then trending,
Mhm.
I know that you know this already. So which is
Mhm.
popular or widely discussed online, especially on social media. Next, stress eating.
Mhm. Ah.
Okay, so stress eating, this is you eat food, especially even though if you're not hungry. So that is why some
Yeah.
females get bigger, they get fatter because of this stress eating. And then comfort
Yeah.
food. Okay. So some of corrections that I have here, well, technically it's not corrections because I observe that whenever you try to tell something, you tend to correct it already. So just a few,
Mhm.
uh, let's say, additional words. So you said they can rearrange the trash in different forms or different forms or
Mhm.
into arts. So instead of you can use rearrange, or you could also use the word transform into an arts. So they can
Ah.
transform
Okay.
trash into arts. They can
Okay.
transform trash into arts. This is actually very cool. I'm impressed for those artists who could do this. The next, I am
Mm-hmm.
interested in modern art, so you could say the one I've mentioned, it can be an abstract arts. So,
Okay.
and then I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what the artist wanted to express or show on his arts or works. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Technically, this is still referring to the word abstract. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there, so pretty much I wasn't able to capture incorrect sentences because if you try to rephrase your sentence, you already correct the sentence. So it's very good. And very good that you really tried to express yourself and also by using the vocabulary words or the collocations that we have discussed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. So let's next week we're gonna move on doing the activities on your book.
Uh-huh.
So I suggest that since there's a listening part here, I'm just gonna give this as your homework already, so that on our class we will just go over and discuss it. So you don't need to listen during our class, okay? It's gonna be faster for
Okay.
the discussion. So,
Uh-huh.
do you have any questions, Agnes?
No. So, um, so the homework is listening A.
Yeah, and then this listening B. So both of this.
Uh,
So I'm gonna add a
okay.
comment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so that's it for tonight. I love the discussion. Just let me know if you wanted to add or if you wanted to discuss something else during our class, Agnes. It's okay. Just let me know, okay? Alrighty,
Okay.
so alright, so have a great evening and enjoy the rest of the week, Agnes. Bye for
Okay.
Thank you. Bye for
Bye.
now.